Welcome, everyone, to Discomfort Empowers You. And today, we're going to talk about painful transformations. And I'd like to ask you, when was the last time a painful transformation headed your way? We've all faced it, haven't we? And at this particular moment, I'd like to invite authors, if you've authored a book and you're looking to gain greater perspective, if you just like to share with someone, maybe around the world, about how discomfort empowered you from your book, a one page story. I'd like for you to reach out to me and let's engage someone from the different communities. Let them know about what happened with you in your personal life. Those who are writing your book, if you haven't published it yet, I'd like to invite you. Also, because there are many people out here who are writing books and they would love to hear from you. Also, startup businesses, come join us. I would love to do that anyway. I'm looking for startup businesses to come and also relate. Let us know about the challenges that you faced and also what your business is about. Let us know what you're planning to do for the business. And last, guys, anyone whose expertise, if your expertise has been empowered by discomfort and you're now doing so much better today because of what happened in your life, I would love for you to reach out to me, write a story so that you can reach out and help someone else and they can learn about you. Welcome, everybody. I'm Marlene Foster with Empower the Vision and want to like to just say hello to everybody who's here with me today. Marcia, thank you for joining me. I see that Dr. Marcia is here and would like to just say that the painful transformations that we've all faced, this is something that's so relatable for all of us. And when I start off actually with myself, being in business, and you may have heard me talk about uh, actually coming down with pneumonia. And once I did, that was a very painful transformation for me because once I returned to the business, I had I lost a few customers. I lost because there was not any type of plan in place to protect the business. So I did. I lost some business. And by being sick, coming down with pneumonia, which was painful, it really did help me to become a stronger business leader. So when things happen to us in our lives, it empowers us. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And how many of you love BET, the Black Entertainment TV station that was co-authored by Sheila Crump Johnson and her husband? If you recall, and she her story really empowered me because she's an author. She wrote Walk Through Fire. How many of you have walked through fire? I can truly say I have. Walking through fire just meaning that you faced difficulty that was so strenuous. And then after the difficulty hit, then there was a transformation that occurred. And that's her book, Walk Through Fire. But anyway, what really impressed me about her was, as a little girl growing up, she and her family moved continuously. They moved a lot. Her father was a doctor, and they moved at least 13 times. I read her bio where she said that 13 times they moved because they were not allowed, they didn't allow her father to work at the different hospitals. He was not allowed to come on board and to become and actually practice there at the hospital. And I want to tell you one thing that I thought was actually great about Sheila also is that she is the first African American billionaire, first African American billionaire, guys. And I'm getting ready to tell you some of the hardship though that she faced. Now, her father, that actually was empowering for her. His resilience empowered her. And then the other side of it was when her father actually left the family because he decided that he would leave his mom for another woman. Now, that actually caused her to lose trust. She lost trust in relationships. And she was bound and decided that she would never, ever, 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 ever go through what she saw her mother go through. And I tell you this, and you've heard that line, never say never, right? In her life, in her early 20s, she married. And do you know Sheila actually experienced the same thing her mom experienced, something similar to that. Depression. She went through depression, everybody, and just all types of problems that occurred within that marriage. 30, I think it was a 30 something year marriage. But that's why never say never, because what you see somebody else face, same could happen with you, and or sometimes even worse. But I read a lot of her bio and how she really loved music, and there was so much that really brought joy to her life. And she writes though in Walk Through Fire that a lot of the obstacles that she faced helped her to find herself a place in the world today. And that's why I'm asking you again, authors, come join me, and I want to hear about your place in the world today. I want to hear about your book reviews. I love writing book reviews. And so those of you who will join us, I will read your book and write a book review. I don't mind doing that. And we can do that and even place it inside of my book. So I want to hear from authors. I want to hear from those who are writing a book. Come, come join us. So authors, go and check out Sheila Crump, because I mean, her bio and her book. I'm about to read the book myself, but when I saw all of what she faced, it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking, but she still made it. Okay, and welcome, Tanya. I see Tanya's here with us today. Welcome. And see, I mean, these are powerful women that we have. We just celebrated, right? International Women's Day. And this is Women's Month. So all I want to say is that we've got some incredible women, guys, and let's give them the acknowledgement and the respect year round. Let's always respect our women, our mothers, sisters, our colleagues. Women deserve it, guys. I mean, because they are the ones, again, they love us all. They love they love the sons, the daughters, they love everybody. And I'm not saying that not any good fathers out there, because there are, but right now we're recognizing women. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Now, I want to also talk about expertise, right? I want those who have the expertise that you gain over the years. And a lot of times, again, discomfort was a part of it. The discomfort was the one that really reinforced for you. And as Sheila said in the book, walking what? Walking in the fire. When you walk in the fire and you get just a singe there, right? It's like discomfort pretty much is the fire underneath us saying, time to move on, time to move forward. And that's what happened in my life with my mom. My mother worked occasionally part-time while married to my father. And once they decided to separate, they were getting ready to, they contemplating a divorce. We then moved in with my aunt. And my mother walked the dark streets of Chicago. She found a job downtown. And if you know about Chicago, you know how dangerous the city is as a whole, but downtown Chicago is truly dangerous. She worked down at a currency exchange, and she'd leave for work early that morning, and she would return in the evening when the news was on, telling us all of the violent crimes that were being committed at that particular time. But I was so young at that time, until all I expected to see, my sisters and I, was my mother walking through that door every day. That's what we expected, and that's what she gave us as well. But she walked through snow, and if you know the snow in Chicago, sometimes, and then also the negative below 0 degree weather. And I know that some of you live there, like, Tanya, and we talked about, I mean, 20, 30, 40, 50 degrees below, guys. And that's what my mother did. That's what she faced. The transformation that she faced, the painful transformation, was becoming the leader within our family. She became the person who had to take care of three daughters. She went from being just solely being a wife with a husband who worked, and he was the one who pretty much paid all of the bills at that time. And now she is the leader, guys. And now she's walking down the streets of Chicago, going to catch the bus. And when she got off the bus, having to walk blocks before she got to the house. And I remember my aunt just looking out the window each night, looking for her. Just, I mean, I could, her heart was beating fast, and we were just kids. So only thing we knew was that mom will be home soon. So that's pretty much what we thought of. But when you think of in business, the painful transformations that we face in business, and we have to know that they're going to be there. Do not decide that you're going to start a business and everything is going to be glorious each and every day. Each day, you need some type of, as I said previously, a contingency plan in place. Okay, and you need not only just one, but you need a diversity. Take your planning and make it diverse because what do we say about the stock market? You never put all of your eggs in one basket, do you? So don't do that in business. Always think of more than one way that you can accomplish something and anticipate what could be coming your way. What's the anticipation in your business that you say, okay, if this happened here, and I'm looking at the market, it's a possibility that this could occur. So I'm going to plan for it. Plan ahead. Have more than one plan in place. If if by chance you don't have the plan that's needed, if by chance you have no plan that will address what you face, remember, be adaptable, adjust, adjust, and always be ready to move forward with courageousness. Because if you started out in business creating, your planning process, you start to become more accustomed to it. You start to become more used to it. And so this is not something that's hit you and you're just saying, I've never done this before, but it'll be something new, but still you've done it before. Take the planning already that you were already creating and use that, because one day that practice will be needed. I'm telling you, you're going to need it. So that's why my mom, when she decided that she was going to, she's going to leave my father, she knew that she would have to be the one that have to go out. She had to go get a job. Didn't take her long to find a job. But she found a job, guys. And she did it there in Chicago. Okay, then once we came to where we are now in Memphis, she left early, 5 a.m. in the morning. Same thing, working again. She was always resilient. The transformation took place in her life and she welcomed it. Welcome the transformation, guys. Welcome it because welcome, it's your attitude. The way you face things, the way you face it is definitely going to be beneficial for you. Face it, learn from it, and grow from it. Just, grow. And I was actually reading something the other day, and it was about Morgan Freeman. I thought this was really interesting. How many of you really enjoy Morgan Freeman, guys? Enjoy him, okay? Actually, he was on an interview, and I'm going to with Vanessa Clark, and if you, she was there talking with Morgan Freeman, and he walks on. Everybody's just giving his standing ovation. The crowd is just excited. I mean, they're just happy that he's there, and so he comes in and he sits down, and so she then starts to ask questions, and it's unbelievable, guys. I'm gonna give you an example of her. She said to Morgan Freeman, "At your age, do you ever wake up wondering if today might be your last?" That's what she asked him. Now he Morgan, very calm, right? Calm, composed, and a respectful kind of man as well. Morgan looked at her and he asked her, he said, Have you ever witnessed someone dying? Have you ever been, have any of you here with me today, ever witnessed or seen someone die? Been there with them and they died in your presence. He said to her, well, I have. He said, and you know what they said to me? He said, it wasn't the money that they really that made them happy or that they were really in pursuit of. It wasn't the relationships, just the men or the women that they were pursuing. They said, you know what it is that they really, really wish they could have spent more time doing? Love. Love is what they felt was priceless. Love. Welcome, Regina. Welcome. Love, guys, the intangible is the priceless. That's the price. That's what's priceless in all of our lives when you really think about it. When you get beyond the money, you get beyond the pursuit of the cars and the homes and everything. It's love. Think about it. I was just listening to someone the other day talk about experience. He said his experience empowered him more than anything in the world. He said not what he had accomplished. He said the things. He said, but his experience, guys. And my experience, when I think about it, I've actually told Tanya this: snow. I love snow. I grew up in it. I used to go to school with snow up around my thighs. I got to school once and saw a boy with his tongue stuck to the flagpole. I don't know why he would do that, but he did. He had his experience, guys. That's why snow, when I see snow fall, it takes my mind back to my childhood. Snow brings joy for me. It's joyous for me. I know it can cause accidents, and I know it's hard to clean up after, once it falls, but snow is empowering. Think about what really empowers you. And then snow, when you think about, what can be also a discomfort for us too. But it's delightful for me to see it. And again, we're talking about the painful transformation here. Now, think about what the conversation we're just talking about here. Morgan Freeman, and he's talking to Vanessa Clark, right? Okay, so he says this to Vanessa. So Vanessa is now a person. What's it feel like knowing that your time is almost up? And then she said, and then if you were to die right now, what type of legacy do you feel? What do you feel would be left behind? What would people think about you? Your legacy. And you know what Morgan said to her? He said, it's not about what people would think about me. It's not even about me. He said, it's about you. Just seeing her, you'll have to go back. I'm going to put the video, I'm going to attach it so that you can watch. You can watch it and see Morgan Freeman. And actually, that's someone who's actually narrating this, telling you what happened and how captivating this was for her. He changed her life. And she said to him, Morgan, you've changed my life. She was at least honest and forthcoming about it. She said, you changed my life today, right here on the spot. He changed her right then, right there. A change came. And yet, you know how invigorating that is when there's a change that occurs right there on the spot in your life, right there on the spot, guys. And I remember working alongside of my grandmother. And many of you have heard me talk about her and the family business and being there along with her. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because the grandmother was a hard worker. And she had all these side hustles. She had customers who were in and out of the cleaners. And, you know, we had traveled there from Chicago to Memphis here because we wanted to have fun. We didn't know that we'd have to work those long hours along with her, hours of selling Avon, hours of actually going to the different houses that she had real estate where she rented rooms. We'd have to go and clean up. We had to clean up. I have gotten dirt under my fingernails because my grandmother taught me that in order for growth to occur, you have to have hard work. Hard work is important. She always told us this. She said, the harder you work, she said, the more accomplished you will become with it. And it did happen for her. Whenever she listened to the customers in the neighborhood, they shared with her other types of services that they felt could really be beneficial there within the community. My grandmother listened, and if there was something she didn't know how to do, she learned how to do it. She learned so, and that's how the side hustles grew. Because when she first started, she may have started with maybe three or four, and she got all the way up to nine side hustles. And I'm not saying that when you're looking at the side hustles, I've said this previously, that you don't have to be all over the place, but find something that you enjoy, something that's enjoyable for you, but something that you don't have to just keep up. You don't have to stay on top of as you do your main priority, your main business expertise. But yet something else that you need to have in place, so that, look at all of the businesses that are shutting their doors right now. I don't know about you, but if I could ask you right now, what is it that you've seen that shut down that just hurt you, that was hurtful to your heart, to your soul? If you could think about maybe one or two or three different types of businesses that shut down, write them in the. I'm just curious. Write them in the comment section. What is it that was shut down that you truly enjoyed, and now they no longer exist, or they are online? It's online. And I want to tell you this: do business within your community. Don't only do business online. Diversify. Do your business online, but also stretch out within the community. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to libraries, doing some workshops, setting up different types of activities right here. Do it here within your community. And I'm also looking to do some things also within the United States, in other cities, in other states. So I want to say to you today that diversify. It's going to be hard work, right? Painful to you, correct? But the painful, pain brings what? A transformation for you, a transformation. And again, I want to tell all of you, Tanya is already, she's written a story that'll be coming out this year in that book, 500 Moments of Discomfort. And I'm asking the rest of you, I'm inviting you, please, those of you who are authors, those of you who know of some authors who you think would be a really good fit here, with a one-page story that will describe the discomfort that they felt within their books, that will give them even more visibility. Also, those who are writing a story, you haven't been published yet. I'd love to hear from you. Let's put a one-page story that talks about the discomfort that you felt, and how it came about for you to, write the book that you're writing right now. And I see, and thank you to Tanya said our grandparents were inventive and creative people in Chicago and Tennessee. And they most certainly, now learn from these leaders, learn from your family. You can learn from people that you don't know. That's great. That in various communities, go to your family and learn from them, like I did. My grandmother and my mother, my grandfather was in construction. And yeah, he actually built a humongous shoe. It was a shoe store that was on Lamar Avenue. Do you know people traveled here from around the world to see that shoe? And my grandfather was the one. He was one of the ones he helped to to build it. And I remember him dropping me off on the college campus one night. He said, I built this. He said, these buildings. He said, I built these. I said, what? He said, I did, Marlene. He said, me and my crew, we built these dormitories on the University of Memphis campus. We actually built these. So it was so empowering for me to hear him, tell and share with someone what discomfort has brought to your life. Share with someone the painful transformation that has occurred with you. Share. Share inside of the 500 Moments of Discomfort book that's coming up. I invite you to come and share with me. Come and share and let everybody get to know who you are. Introduce yourself. Let them know about your expertise. Let them know about the history of, what you've done and where you are today and how the pain has brought an engaging transformation into your life. Thank you again for being here with me today. And look forward again to seeing you on Thursday. We talk about there'll be definitely about, spotlighting uncertainty. Business protection is what we'll talk about on Thursday. I look forward to seeing you then. And thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.